Hey, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good day. This is probably going to be a pretty short video. I was back on Disney Plus. I was going back through the movies, going through the watch list, and I decided I was going to watch the 2006 American musical, High School Musical. Much like Wizards of Waverly Place, High School Musical is a staple of Disney Channel. It was one of the most popular Disney Channel original movies, and once again, anybody who grew up around the same time I did definitely watched this movie, if not one of its sequels. So like I said, High School Musical is 2006 American musical. It was a Disney Channel original movie. It was directed by Kenny Ortega. It starred Zac Efron, Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, Corbin Bleu, Monique Coleman, and Lucas Cabrera. I genuinely found this film super fun and enjoyable to watch. So the plot mostly focuses on Zac Efron's character Troy, as he and Vanessa Hudgens' character Gabriella meet up at this New Year's Eve party in the mountains sort of deal, where they're going to this teen party and there's half karaoke and there are teens mingling. I guess I wasn't old enough in the early 2000s. I guess this was a thing. I don't remember anything like this. They meet up and they do some karaoke together, and they both realize that they're both really good at singing. They share each other's phone numbers on their flip phones, and they part their separate ways for the New Year's. They go back to their high school, East High, in New Mexico. Troy is the star captain of the basketball team. They're about to go to the finals, and him along with his best friend Chad are on the basketball team, and Troy's dad is actually the coach of the basketball team. So Troy is sitting in class when all of a sudden he sees Gabriella pop into his homeroom, and then of course he's trying to make sure that it's her, and essentially they meet back together, and Gabriella is always moving around because of her mom, and she's always a really smart kid. Because everybody was on their phones texting and everything, Troy and his best friend Chad both end up in detention along with Gabriella.
What the heck are those two doing in a tree?
You get tension between the drama teacher and from Troy's dad. Very funny scene there at the principal. Drama Club is hosting their winter musical. Troy and Gabriella both want to try out, but they don't want to ruin their social status. Troy and Gabriella both end up actually trying out, and they both actually get a call back. Meanwhile, Ryan and Sharpay, who are siblings, are always the star of all the productions at the school, and they're very upset because Troy and Gabriella might steal their spotlight. Sharpay especially is very upset. Gabriella joins the mathlete squad basically with Kelsey, and Kelsey's telling Gabriella how Troy is like this basketball player. He doesn't really care about anybody, and Chad and the rest of the team are trying to get Troy to focus, and then Kelsey and Chad end up working together to get Troy and Gabriella to break apart. Meanwhile, the final auditions are held on the exact same day as the final basketball game, as well as the first round of the mathlete squad tournament. So there's no way Troy and Gabriella could ever get to the audition anyway. But Chad and Kelsey realize that they both need to be good friends to Troy and Gabriella, and they pull it together, and they're able to stop the basketball game and also stop the mathlete competition. And everybody goes to the auditorium, and Troy and Gabriella try out, and they crush it. And then they all sing a song, and everybody's happy in high school. This movie's awesome. The movie, first and foremost, has some great musical numbers. Drew Seeley, that actually does the voice for Troy in this. Zac Efron does end up singing later on in the series. However, there are some memorable musical numbers. One of the most iconic, I think, would have to be Stick to the Status Quo. I was watching that scene, and just the whole organization of everything, the choreography of everybody in that room, dancing all at the same time. I mean, this is a Disney Channel original movie. This is impressive to see. It's grand. It's got lots of people moving at the same time. If one person messed up, the whole thing would have been ruined. There genuinely are funny moments. Like I said, the funniest part of the film probably for me is when the principal is talking to the two teachers. There's some really weird things in this. For example, this is like the biggest high school ever. It has literally every single thing you could possibly imagine, including a fully working garage. Plus, nobody actually says what the musical is. It's called Twinkletown. What is this musical? Is it an original musical? Because they make it seem as if it's an original. But, what is the plot of it? I don't understand. They even try to do some things with it to make it seem more real and professional. They do this one-shot take at the end of the film where they're panning across all the different characters, and they're seeing each of them interact with each other before the big final dance that they do. The extras in the background are really funny because what they'll do is, you can tell they didn't get extras and really direct them how to do things. So they'll just walk into walls, or they're just in the background waving their arms around. It's fun to watch. It's fun to point out. If you've got an hour and a half of your free time, check out High School Musical, especially if you haven't seen it in a long time or if you've never seen it. I think it's a fun film to watch. It's iconic for what it is, and I genuinely had a really fun time watching it and going back and reliving some of those memories. I know this is a really short video. I don't think there's a lot of depth to this movie. I just think it's a fun musical, and I just wanted to talk about that and tell you it's a fun musical. So let me know if you want me to do the other two High School Musical movies. I think those two have a little bit more depth to them than this one, because this film really is just about be who you want to be. You can play basketball, you can sing, you can be smart, and you can listen to hip hop. You can be a pothead and play the cello. Once again, stay safe, stay healthy, guys. Check out this movie if you haven't seen it before. Check out my video here, where I reviewed the entire Wizards of Waverly Place series. I don't know, get some Pepsi or something. You know how to do it. You have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.